The i8 from BMW is possibly one of the hottest cars here at the Auto Expo. Let's quickly welcome Philippe von Sahr, who of course heads BMW's operations in India.
Hello.
Good to see you. And
good to see you. Welcome to the BMW Group, Sahr.
Thank you so much. Yes, it is the BMW Group because we've of course got many creating excitement here as well. But this car, I mean, look at the crowds. Everybody wants a piece of the action when it comes to this car.
Understandable.
You knew that was going to be the case.
Yes. It's a fantastic car. It's the future of the super sports car. It's also the future of mobility because it's a BMW i8. And BMW i stands for Sustainable Premium Mobility. And we launched here on the Auto Expo yesterday this new brand, sub-brand from BMW, BMWi. And this car is a true brand shaper for this brand, BMWi, the BMW i8. So very often you have the conflict with super sports cars that fuel consumption is a little bit high and
not the case with this one.
And not with this car.
Not the
That's
case.
really the conflict between fuel consumption and on the one side and super sports performance on the other side is here with this car solved. And as you see also it looks really dramatic.
That helps, right? It helps.
Yeah.
The fact that it just looks so cool.
Yeah, maybe you remember 2 years ago we had it in a Hollywood blockbuster, Mission Impossible.
Absolutely.
And everybody said, wow, this car is gorgeous looking, but it's looking like a concept car. And you know how many concept cars are finally not coming to reality. But we kept our promise and this car comes into reality. This is a series model and we will launch it during this year.
The styling here at the back especially is really dramatic. I remember the vision concept as well. And that's the big thing, isn't it? The fact that you've said you will bring it to India.
Absolutely.
When you talk about the sub-brand BMWi, this is going to be the first product for India.
Absolutely, and maybe some features of this car. So it's a combination of electric engine and a very efficient petrol engine. It's a plug-in hybrid.
Yes.
On the front it has a very powerful electric engine. On the rear axle it has a 3-cylinder petrol engine. And they together are accelerating all 4 wheels and have an output of 362 horsepower. So it has an acceleration from 0 to 100 in 4.4 seconds. That's really a performance of a super sports car. But on the other side, it has just a fuel consumption of 2.5 liters from 100 kilometers. And it has only 59 grams CO2 per kilometer. These are then really performance like a small city car. And this combination is really, unique, I would say, also here on this stand.
You know what you're doing right now? You're basically almost compelling me to want to go sit in that seat.
Yes.
And get going.
Yeah.
Soon I think we will get the chance to.
I promise you, Sahr, if you once sit in a car, you will never come out again because you are so fascinated also from the interior. If you have a closer look here, you see, for example, this is a very new material here for the car industry. It's the carbon fiber. And as you know, the enemy of battery is the weight. And with the carbon fiber body, you don't need a lot of batteries. And this devil circle we also destroyed. And so we have here really attractive, not too heavy super sports car. And there's every newest development on the car market or even ahead of the time is in this car. And it's good looking.
Yeah, I was going to say good looking, the scissor doors help, so all of that's going for it as well. Now, of course, you've also brought us the 3 Series GT.
Yes.
You have, of course, been talking about how it's going to be a year where you will possibly look at even doing a lot of CBUs.
Yeah.
The industry has taken a bit of a hit last year. How do you see things shaping up for you? You've got lots of brand shapers, but when it comes to just the segment and also the performance, what do you expect?
Well, we expect, you're right, the economic environment was not so easy in 2030. We don't expect much better situation in the first half, 2040, maybe then in 2014 in the second half. But we are absolutely convinced in the long term that there's a growth in the Indian car market. And for BMW Group, India is a strategic market. So we, as you said, the X5 and the 3 Series Gran Turismo, both cars also produced in India. So that shows also our commitment, and we have to be prepared for the growth in the future. And with these 2 cars, more on the high end of the luxury market, we are absolutely well prepared. And also the X5 and the 3 Series GT, they are unique on that side. For example, the 3 Series GT if you have a lot of space, and on the other side a beautiful coupe design. And this is also unique in its class. And I think the Indian customer will love this car.
Another one I can't wait to drive because I haven't yet driven that one.
Yeah.
But we of course have plenty more that we'll keep coming back to you for. The crowds, this just tells me how well things are going for you here at the Expo.
Yeah.
All the very best for the year ahead.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for speaking to us.
Yeah, thank you for visiting us. Thank you.
We have to do this more often, of course.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so BMW is going to have a busy year. There's going to be plenty of action from this brand. And you know what? It's going to be like that from the whole industry because even though we are in the grips of a slowdown, even though people talk about slumping sales, the activity won't end. New brands, new launches, new products. You bet we will be covering it all for you. More from the Auto Expo. We're not done with it yet. That's on the program next week. Please wear your seatbelts. Please wear your helmets. Please don't use your cell phone if you are driving or riding. I will see you next week back here from the Auto Expo.